Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solution. Today we are going to talk about the BI Composer. So how we can develop the reports in the BI Composer, how we can create the report with a different subject area in a BI Composer. We are going to do that. So let's and before that I'm going to give you a small introduction about the BI Composer, like what features BI Composer have, and then we are going to move to the application and then create the 3 example of the different subject area reports. Okay, so basically BI Composer helps to author, manage and deliver document report, and the reports created here are out of the box operational reports. And BI Composer provides highly findability and pixel perfect document, and they generate highly volume transactional and operational printed reports, and it has a flexible and customizable output formats like Excel, PDF, docs and the HTML. So we all know that we can create amazing reports using these Fusion reporting tools. So let's look at how we can secure these reports so that only designated user can have access to these reports. Okay, so for example, if you want to create any HR related data like compensation and the payroll and the HR, so you have first give the some security access, like you have to give obviously first BI admin role to access the BI Composer, and then you have to give the HR specialist role or the payroll specialist role to access the payroll related data or the HR related data. And for the compensation benefit, you have to give that user access with the BI admin role. You have to give access related to the compensation, so they can also access the data of the compensation, and also same for the benefit. If you are not going to give the access and data access and the rules, so the user who creating the reports are not the data are not going to visible to them. Okay, so first check if the roles and data sets are available for certain subject area or certain module to that user with whom you are creating the reports. Okay, so today we are going to create these 3 reports. First for the compensation subject area, then for the performance subject area, and then the provision subject area. So in the compensation report, we are going to display the current salary of the different department and business unit workers. So what subject area we have to take in the application, and what folders and what measures and fact measures we have to choose from the particular section. We are going to do that. Okay, so before creating report, you have to first check the roles and responsibility of your user, which can perform certain tasks related to the reports, right? Otherwise, if you are login with some financial user and you are creating the HR report, so you are not able to access the data or view the data. Okay, so it gives you an error. But if you are creating the HR report, so you have to log in with the HR user. Okay, so let's just go to the application and create our first report. Okay, so here you have to go to the navigator option, and then under the tool you have the reports and analytics option. Okay, so first create your own folder. Just go to the all folder. Okay, and then go to the share folder and then custom, and I have already created the folder. You can create your own folder. And then create your analysis. under the create button. Okay, so next screen which appears here, the subject area. So you have to select your subject area. So first we are going to create the compensation related report, so we have to go to the compensation option. So we are going to choose the compensation, workforce, assignment, salary, real time. Here it is. Just select this subject area and then click on the continue option. Okay, and if you click on this expand button, here you can see the different folders, right? The different dimensions you can see here. Okay, so firstly we are going to go to the worker, and then here we are going to scroll down and find our measures, which is a display name. You can just double click it, or you can just select it and then click on this arrow, so it comes here. And if you want to choose any other name, like you want the first name and the last name, so you can choose this first name, and if you scroll down, here is the last name. Okay, but I am going to choose this display name option. And here are some other things like person ID, person number, person gender, or date of birth. So if you want any other detail related to the worker, so you can select from here and then put that measures here. Now we have to go to the next folder. So we have the worker payroll option down below, right? Just click on it, and here we have to find the payroll frequency. You just select it and then click on this arrow. So this is how it works. The next we are going to select, we have to go to the again the worker, because we are going to select the assignment name, and here it is. Okay, and then we have to go to our next folder, which is the business unit. You can see here, just expand it and select the business unit name. Okay, then collapse this folder, and then we have to go to the department. From here we are going to choose the department name. And for the current salary, because we are going to create the report according to the employee's current salary, the certain department or the business unit, right? So we have to go to this option. You can see workforce, assignment, and salary information. Just expand this option. If you scroll down, you have the salary information, right? Just expand this also, and then we have the salary facts. So here we have the current salary option. Okay, so make sure you are going in a correct path, Like first we have to go to the work for assignment and salary information, then the salary information again, then the salary fact, and under that current salary. Okay, so you can see this, the icon color is changed now. Okay, because this is a fact measures. So we already discussed what is a measure, fact measures, folder, subfolder, dimension, subject area in our previous session. Okay, so if you want to change this name, for example, I'm going to change this column name, so it's going to the worker, right? Then click OK. Then here is, I'm going to change this, I'm going to remove this name option. I only want business unit there. Then same for the department. Okay, so this is how you can change your column names. Now you have to go to the next step, so you can just click on this or you can just click on the next option. Okay, so here nothing is visible right now, so what you have to do, first you have to go to this table icon, table drop down button, and then select the table, and after that you have to click on this preview button. Okay, so this is the data, the worker name according to the payroll frequency, and then according to the assignment name, the business unit, the department, and the current salary. Okay, so we can just edit the table. Like I want the payroll frequency after the business unit. Okay, so I select it and then click on this button, so it's move only one down, right? But I want after the business unit, so it's here. Let's click one more time, so it's here now. So first we are going to see the worker name, then the assignment name, then the business unit, then department, then payroll frequency and current salary. Now I want assignment after the department. Okay, so this is a more sequential, because worker belongs to the certain business unit, and then under that business unit we have department, and under department we have workers assignment, and then we have the payroll frequency, and then after that we have the salary, right? So this is how we can edit the table, and you can also edit these things from here if you want. Okay, so this is our table for the performance report. Now we, for example, if you are going to add the graph here, and so you can select the bar graph also. Okay, so this error comes here because there are exceeded data, right? So you can just go to the edit graph option, and here you can see there are so much data, so you can just click on this additional layout option, and then you can exclude this. Just click on this and then click on the exclude the worker, because I want to show the according to the payroll frequency. Okay, if you scroll down you can see here the graph now. Okay, but if you want to add another graph, it does not fit in your requirement and you didn't like it, so you just go to the select view option. Okay, from here you can change your graph name, and if I go here again, the edit graph option, here you can see the subtype of that bar graph. Right here we have the, firstly it is a vertical. If I just click on the horizontal, so you can see it's look like this, and same we have the other option like horizontal or vertical stacked. So let's just select the horizontal stacked, so it look like this. Okay, then if I change this 100%, then it's like this. But I want the different kind of chart, so I'm just go here in the graph option and just select the another graph, for example pie. Okay, then we have to go to the edit graph option, and here under the slice I'm just going to exclude this, and I want business unit in the, so we have to select this and then click on the move to slice. Okay, if scroll down you can see here this is our graph. So this is better than the bar graph. Okay, so if we move to the next option, so here you can see some information are blank here, right? And we don't want that information in our report. So what we are going to do, we are going to add the filter. Okay, in the current salary. So in our operator option we have to select is not null. Now you can see here all of the current salary option are now filled. So whichever who doesn't contain any values are removed, that data are removed from here. Okay, because we just add the filter here. If I remove this filter, then you can see the blank one are here now. So for more informative reports we have to add the filter here to our current salary. So in the operator you have to select is not null. Okay, and you can also add another filter to the current salary, like you only want the greater than or equals to the salary, like the, for example 10,000. Okay, right now you can see there is a 20 to 10, 20, 50 is there, right? And there is a 71. If I just add this filter greater than or equals to 10,000, let's see what kind of values are there. Okay, so you can see we can only see the 10,000 and more than 10,000, right? The 10, 20, 71 value are now gone. Okay, so that's how we can add the filters. Into our reports. Okay, so if you want the graph overview table, so here in the select view option you can see the layout option here, right? If you just click on this drop down option, you have these four options: table above the graph, table below the graph, table before the graph, and table after the graph. Okay, so let's just select the second option. Okay, now you can see your data in a graph also and a table view also. So let's just go to the edit graph option now. Now you have to just go to the next option. This is a filter, we already perform it. Now let's go to the next, which is a highlight. Okay, so here you can find more specific data, like I want only data which are between 35,000 to the 1 lakh. Okay, so it's going to be visible in a different color. There is a 35, that is going to be the red one. Okay, and then between the 35 and 1 lakh, that is going to be the yellow one. And you can also change the color options also. For that, we in the highlight option you have to go to the add column format, right? Just click on it. For example, here you have to put the 35,000. For example, here you can put the 1 lakh. Okay, now you can see the data which are greater than 1 lakh or 1 lakh, that is in the green color, and which are less than to the 35, that are in the red color, and between that is in the yellow color. Okay, for example, I paste this value here and just write the 35 down below here. So it's give me this error, like our threshold value must be greater than the minimum threshold value. So we have to give the greater value here in the down this table and the minimum value here. So let's again put our previous value. Okay, so you can see here the data. Now you can just click on the next and you can give your analysis to a name to your analysis. So it's a worker compensation report. You can just go to the shared folder, then custom, and you can select your folder. Okay, so your analysis is successfully submitted here. So you can see this is our report which we just created, worker compensation current salary report. and from here you can export it. So there are format, you can see the PDF, Excel, PowerPoint and the web archive. Okay, you can also print this report. So this is our compensation report. Now we are going to create our next report. So that is a performance one. Let's just click on this done option and then go to the create option and again click on the analysis option. So now we are going to create the performance report. So for that we have to select the different subject area, and like we for the compensation we select the compensation workforce assignment salary real time, and now we are going to select the workforce performance. Okay, so let's find out where is our subject area. Workforce performance. Okay, here it is, workforce performance rating real time. So just select it and then again click on the continue option. So again under the subject area we have to select some folder, under the subfolder we have to select some measures and then the fact measure if it's requirement in your report. So let's first again go to the worker folder, because we are going to see the workers rating which are given by the worker and the manager. So just scroll down. Select the display name. And same if you want any other detail like person ID, you can also select it. Let's just go to the another folder, collapse this one. Now we are going to go to the business unit one. So here we have to select the business unit name, then just collapse this, and then we have to go to the department, just scroll down and here is the department name. Then collapse this department folder, then we have to again go to the worker and then go to the manager subfolder and then scroll down and select the name. Okay, because we are going to see the rating, so also there we have to give the information about the manager there. Then collapse this and this also. Now we have to go to the performance rating folder. Here we have to go to the performance rating again. Okay, then here we have to find the average manager overall rating and also average worker overall rating. Okay, then you can collapse this also. Okay, now you can change the name. We just did same as previous one. So worker. Okay, so remove this person ID and then business unit, same for the department. It's a manager. And change it into the only manager rating. And change this to the worker rating. Okay, now you can go to the next option. Here in the table option you have to select the table and then click on this preview option. Okay, and let's try to arrange this. Okay, let's put the manager at the top, then worker, then business unit, and department, then manager rating. Let's say put the business unit at first, and then the department, and after that the manager, then worker, manager rating, and then worker. Okay, so in our report, first we have the business unit, under that we have the department, right? Because under the business unit we have the department, and then under that department we have manager, and under the manager we have the worker. Okay, so now let's just add the graph. Go to here. Okay, then go to the select view option. Here you can choose your graph. Okay, so you can change the layout also. We have to edit the then so they are the manager, there is a manager rating. Okay, so let's try to change the graph. Okay, so Okay, so now we can add the other thing. You can also add the filter according to the rating, like the manager rating, which are not null, and again you can add that which have at least 3. Okay, so this is how you can add the filter in to your performance report. And if you want to just remove it, so we can go to the highlight option, and here we can select the manager, it's like 2 to 4. Most are between the 2 to the 4 option ratings to the manager. And if you want to the worker, so that are also 2 4, but you can change the color. Just click on this. For example, here you can choose this color, and for yellow you can select this one, and in the place of green you can select this one. So you can apply filter on the manager rating also and the worker rating also. And then after all the editing, you can just click on the next option. Here you can give your name to this analysis. Then under the share folder and under the custom, you can find your folder and then click on the submit. Sometimes it's take little bit time to visible here. Here it's visible. Let's try one more time. Going to be visible after some time, but here you can see the report we created for the performance rating model according to the manager and the worker rating. So I hope you can understand and it is clear to you how we can create the compensation report of the employee and the performance report of the employee. The next report we are going to create in our tomorrow's session. So thank you so much for watching the session and giving your precious time. Thank you.